Hello, hello. Welcome. Are we live? Is this working? This is the first time I've ever done this. Can you guys hear me? Just let me know. I'm not set up through StreamYard like everybody else. I am on OBS. Please enter in the chat. It looks like I'm going, but trying to check. It says it's waiting for me. I don't know. Bear with me. I'm a newbie when it comes to this. Says I'm live on YouTube. Excellent. All right. Sweet. Oh, yeah. Totally shirtless, baby. Come on now. I might be white, but I'm not this white, Dixon. Come on now. Anyways, guys, we are live. That's all I needed to know. I'm going to be sweating and wiping my face with a fat guy rag because it is hot as F up in here right now. Anyways, welcome to the channel. I am Monk Maddox. We're just going to F around for a while. This is the Unnamed Nickname Show. I decided to go live trying to get some more interaction. Really, I was just bored on a Thursday and just kind of wanted to hang out with you guys. Welcome to the chat. Dixon, Daz, Bufo on the beat, Lou, Betya, DFS by the numbers. Congratulations, everybody. Hit up Brady on his Twitter right now. Hit him up in the chat. Congratulations to my guy Brady. Even though he's fighting Maxim Grishin this week, he still had time to make a huge announcement. Our boy DFS by the numbers is going to be a dad. So congratulations to him and his wife and the start of his new family. That is fantastic news. So shout out to Brady. Really appreciate you being in here. Nandalal, how's it going? Lou Betya already shouted out. Yeah, Lou, you better be careful. I might just dump all over you this time. Let's get right into it, guys. We're just going to chat stuff. I do have my spreadsheet up. You can't see it. If you have any stat questions, of course, you can ask me. But really, we're just going to chop it up and talk shit about fights, fighters. This is the Unnamed Nickname Show. It's the best I could do on short notice. And this is all I did for Photoshop, guys. We're just going to talk nicknames and see what's what here. So, yes, congrats, Brady. Absolutely. Yeah, Delize. Is that confirmed, Dixon? Can we get a Maury Povich confirmation? Is Delize the father of Cheyenne's child? That would be fantastic. Tommy in the house. What's cracking, my guy? Does MMA Guru have a fat guy rag? I know he wears that beanie, probably stops the sweat from happening. But does he have a fat guy rag like I do? Because I'm one-upping him right now if that's the case. Anyways, our first fight. Yes, he's going to be the daddest. Let me know if the fan is too loud. I got a fan going just to try to keep my hot ass from sweating so much. Anyways, first fight of the night. Tommy, don't go getting Lou Betya smashed up before our show, all right, buddy? We got a show at 4:30, 5:30 Eastern. Me and Lou Betya over on the MMA Engine, Monk and Lou's happy hour. And Lou, 3-drink maximum, bud. 3-drink maximum. Anyways, speaking of maximum, we've got Maxim Grishin going against Felipe Lins. Maxim, his nickname, Maximus. Dude, on a 1 to 10 scale, I'm giving this like a 3. Honestly, it would be a 5 if his name was anything else, but we're already there. We're already there. Easy, what's up, Easy? How's it going? I almost called you Wheezy. What is up, Easy? Thank you so much. We're already there with Maxim. He just added a US and now it's Maximus. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of the movie Gladiator. Dude, exactly, Dixon. I was going to actually send this to Paul Felder. I was thinking that when I was doing my game theory show. This dude looks exactly like Felder. Okay, not exactly. But Felder's definitely in his bloodline somewhere. So, yeah, not a huge fan of the Maximus nickname. I don't know. He's no Russell Crowe. That's all I got to say. Felipe Lins, on the other hand, Monstro. Now, what happens when you type Monstro into Google? A picture of a whale comes up. This guy used to fight at heavyweight, so that's not surprising. But it's not actually him. It is the name of the whale from Pinocchio, if you remember. That's what, I don't know if that's where he got his nickname, but that's what happened when I typed it into Google. It said Monstro, the whale from Pinocchio. So, guys, we've got 2 M's here, Maximus, Monstro. I don't know about you. I'm giving it to Felipe Lins because Maximus, I feel like he just didn't put a lot of effort in. Somebody's like, your name's Maximus, it goes right there, blah, blah, blah. Just not good enough for me, man. Monstro, it does happen to be a whale in a cartoon, but, you know, in a kind of creepy cartoon. You guys remember the original Pinocchio? That shit was creepy as hell. So Not a fan of these nicknames. I give Maximus a 3. I give Monstro a 4.5. So Felipe is going to take this one. Exactly, Tommy. If your nickname is Maximus, you best not lose. Guys, I don't know how to bring the comments up. That's what I will work on between now and next show. There's got to be some add-on for OBS where I can bring the comments up like they do in StreamYard. So I will work on that for next time. And meanwhile, I will just try to keep it up. Wow, you guys are killing it more than I thought. I thought I'd be talking to myself here, so which I kind of am. Anyways, fight number 2. We've got, oh geez, the double quotes. No nickname, Luan Lacerda. Man, did he not know this is the unnamed nickname show, not the no nickname show? Like, Luan Lacerda, get out of here. What does that tattoo say? What does that tattoo say? Black belt in my blood. Okay, interesting. And it is a tattoo of what appears to be a black belt. So, you know, that's not a bad tattoo. I mean, maybe instead of the belt, maybe the belt could be like wrapped around a vein. Dix Insider, Lynn's KO. Absolutely love it. Lynn's KO. I'm thinking that same thing, to be honest. I was trying to get more exposure to him actually in DraftKings this week, to be quite honest, because I think he's going to be about 20% owned. So I was going to try to get a little bit more than that. I think that fight's going to go a little bit under-owned, to be quite honest. Yeah, it would be better maybe if the black belt here for Tommy doing his homework. He's just here for the zipline, baby. Guys, you got to get out there and watch. I think you should leave Season 3. Season 3 just came out. They're not sponsoring the show yet, but you're looking at their biggest fan. So guys, go on Netflix, use the password from somebody else's account. I know you have access. I think you should leave. Watch the sketch show. Please watch the sketch show. Just here for the zipline. DeMonster 2 out of 10. I was going to get to that, so we'll skip. We'll move on from Lacerda. He needs an L nickname. He needs Luan Lacerda. Luan, what are we thinking? Luscious Lacerda? That doesn't really work. Luan, I don't know. Throw it in the chat. I need an L nickname for Luan Lacerda. It only makes sense, guys. DeMonster. Now we have Damone Blackshear. Damon Blackshear. I'm not sure if it is Damon Blackshear, then DeMonster. Honestly, this is kind of like Maxim Griffin calling himself Maximus. Damon is already in the name. He just added stir on the end. But honestly, easy. I like it more. Compare Shoeface Luan Shoeface Lacerda. Absolutely. Ooh, Luan Lurking Lacerda. I like that. We'll see if he sleeps to Monster. I like that one. Oink Oink. Does he look like a pig? I don't get that. Little buff boy Lacerda. Definitely. Lambag Lacerda. You guys are killing it, man. Absolutely. I like DeMonster better than Maximus, to be honest. I don't think it's a great nickname. I think all the work was done for him already, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of with you. I do think 2 of 10 is a low score. I'm going to go, well, I gave Monstro a 4.5. So you got to remember, we got to keep this in perspective, guys. There aren't going to be any 10s. I mean, maybe some of you would say the Pleasure Man would be a 10 nickname, but it'd be hard to give a 10. It's like that dude Dave Portnoy when he reviews pizza. He rarely gives 10s out, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have to give him probably a 4 to Monster. I think it's not quite as good as Monstro. And Luan Lacerda, you better come back with a nickname, goddammit. If you lose, your nickname's just going to be L. Luan L. Lacerda. How's that? So you don't want that to happen. Let's keep it moving. Oh, God. Guys. Double quotes. We've got double quotes here. No nicknames. This was already an awful fight, and now neither one of them is bringing a nickname to the table. I mean, can we just skip this one, to be honest? Left Hook Larry for Elise Reed. I like Elise Reed, Left Hook Larry. Yeah. It's spelled the Monster. So he should change his name to The Moan. See, I kind of like it because it does fit. It does fit. Yeah, let's just skip this one. I don't even like I don't like how Elise Reed is looking at me, to be quite honest. I really don't like her little, what are the kids? She's almost, the kids, what do they say? The side eye. She's almost giving a little side eye here. And she has no reason to be doing that, to be quite honest. Elise Reed needs to calm down. Ganjaweed Frey. I like that. I like that a lot. She looks like she should win this fight, to be quite honest. At least 1996 Lancaster, PA beauty queen. Lou, remind me never to visit Lancaster County or Lancaster, PA. Elise Weak Eyes Reed and Jinyu French Fry. Absolutely love it. So fitting. Easy. They both don't care to have nicknames because we know exactly. Their coaches. She's like, "Will you guys pick a nickname for me?" And the coaches are just like, they're giving her the side eye right back. They're just like, "What? Oh, over there, I got you." And they're gonna go hold the bag for homeboy over there. So yeah, no nicknames here. We can just skip this one again. Elise Reed better fix her face looking at me like that. God damn it. Next fight. We've got, let's see, Johnny Munoz Jr., I believe on the right. Kid Kvenbo going against Daniel Santos. Now, most apparently, I'm already super white, but I'm not white enough to pronounce this Willie Cat. I know a lot of people are saying, apparently, it's Willie Catch, Wiley Catch. I still don't know how to say it. I still sound super white. I don't know what I'm talking about. So, but apparently, it's Catch and not Cat at the end. So, it's spelled Cat, but he has a tattoo of a dog on his chest. So what am I supposed to do with Daniel Santos? Cat's in his name. He's got a dog on his chest. Like, he doesn't even know what's going on here. Kid Kvenbo for Johnny Munoz Jr. Apparently, Kvenbo is his grandfather's name or something like that. So what am I going to talk shit about? Some dude's grandpa? No, I'm not going to do that. So I do like that. I actually like Kid in the name. If you ever watch like the movie The Sting or just any kind of old-timey movies, people call him Kid, like old gangster movies. Kid such and such, Kid whatever, Kid Kvenbo. I do like that. And alliteration, the double K, Kid Kvenbo. You got to stop at 2 Ks though, boy. I tell you what, you cannot go more than 2 Ks ever. So double K is just fine. Don't go more than double K. So K, love the alliteration here. Tommy Touchy, 2 out of 10. For which one, bud? For which one? Willie Catch, I don't know what that even means. So I can't like say anything. I don't like it because it has, like I said, Willie Cat identifies as a dog. It is 2023, easy. Maybe that's true. We'll call him William Dog or something like that. Squilly Cat, maybe. Is that Squidward's cousin? Squilliam? Something like that. We'll call him Squilly Cat. But yeah, picture of a dog on his chest. So I thought he was Wile Coyote. I was thinking that Wile Cat, Wile Coyote. Kid being called Kid by a middle-aged Italian. Exactly. Right. Tommy, you're on to something. So I'm giving Kid Kvenbo, Johnny Munoz Jr. the win here, the nickname win. Willie Catch, I don't know, with the dog on the poodle. I don't know dogs. Is that a poodle? Is that a schnauzer? It looks like a super fluffy white dog from the picture. I'm giving this like a 2.5 out of 10 to be quite honest. Kid Kvenbo, grandfather reference. The double K alliteration didn't go more than double K. So we're good there. I'm going to give this like a 5. I'm going to give it a 5. Johnny Munoz gets the win here over Willie Catch. Next, the 2 big boys. One guy humped a guy to death. I'll let you guess which one it was. It was not the pit bull. Turns out it was Lord Kong. The guy, is that a Louis Vuitton tattoo? Or those I'm not into fashion. Kid Kvenbo, solid 6 out of 5. Yeah. I don't mind that. Maybe 5 was a little low. I like where your head's at, but I'm not going back in time to change votes. He gets a 5 for now till he fights again. Lord Kong, Dontail Mays. Is this a Louis Vuitton? I don't know. Fashion. What is this design? You can't see my mouse. I'm going over it. Lord Kong, move on. Apparently, he's gone from King Kong to Lord Kong. Way too many pit bulls. That's true. That is very true. But Arlovsky, I mean, who's been the pit bull for longer than Arlovsky? Everybody else should have to change their name. Arlovsky, I think he's literally at this age grandfathered in. He's a literal grandfather, most likely. I'm just guessing, but he's definitely grandfathered in for the Pitbull nickname. Again, it's one of those nicknames. I could go choose that nickname in UFC 4 right now. Like, that's not a good creative nickname. Dontail Billy Mays here. He's gonna show you. He's gonna fill in a screen door with some kind of goo and then put it at the bottom of a boat. Yeah, I mean, I don't like either name. I guess Pitbull because it's like the original. You know what I mean? It's like eating at a chain restaurant, but it's like the original one. So it's not any better than like the normal McDonald's, but it's like the first McDonald's. So everybody like shits a brick about it. 4 for the Pitbull. 4. You know what I'm saying? If it was anybody else other than Arlovsky, it'd be lower than that. It'd be like a 3. Lord Kong, I mean, that's probably a 3. That's probably a 3. Yeah, not a fan of that nickname, to be quite honest. But I'm not Dontail Mays, so Lord Kong, 0 out of 10. Easy. That's kind of exactly what I was like. I'm not I'm not gonna go around, hey, what's up, Kong? You know what I'm saying? That will never happen from my mouth. Next fight, Turntail Maze. How about, what is it, like, Netflix and Chill Maze? That's what he did with Josh Parisian. That's for sure. John Castaneda going against, who is this? Gafarov? Yeah, Muin Gafarov. Sexy Mexi for John Castaneda. All right, I want you to do me a favor. Look at the nickname, Sexy Mexi. All right, there's already two problems with it, and it's the same problem repeated. I don't like the I. The I is bad. The double I is just bad. It should be double Y. It should be Mexi with a Y. And you know what I'm saying? That's just how he should have went. Or just spell it like Y at Sexy, I and Mexi, whatever. But then look at John Castaneda. This nickname does not fit. Yeah, he's probably Mexican. That's it. That's fine. I'm not disputing that. But the sexy part is definitely editorialized and is arguable. So he's not really my type. I wouldn't personally think, if I'm playing the match game, I would not pair this nickname to this fighter. That just wouldn't happen. But hey, what do I know about any of that? So Tajik, on the other hand, that seems like, I feel like with the three, Tajikistan, it's because it's an I in Spanish. See, I told you. I already told you, dude. I told you earlier how white I am. I didn't even know that. Sexy apparently is the same in Spanish. We just learned something. Thank you, Dixon. We just learned something today. So, all right, I take it back. If it's in Spanish, then I take the I part back. I don't take back anything else about what I said about his appearance. One eyebrow is sexy, that's for sure. Gafarov on the other side. In this picture, he has a mustache. I've seen other pictures where he has no mustache. Can we confirm before this fight, mustache or no mustache? It makes a huge difference in wiki capping, that's for sure. Let's see, Gafarov. Yeah, exactly. Nandalal, exactly. Like, how I was going to say that. There's got to be 3 or 4. Maybe this is the third Tajikistan fighter. Tajik fighter. Is that proper? I don't know. To fight in the UFC. I feel at least 2 of them have Tajik as their nickname. Exactly. Lou, exactly. This show is going to be only about nicknames, tattoos, and chest hair. Also back hair when we get to Abu Bakar Nurmagomedov. Right, 10 unit, exactly. It's hairline, it's tattoos, and it's nickname, to be quite honest. Here. So Tajik, I'm giving that nickname like a 2. Okay, it's unique because there aren't that many Tajik fighters in the UFC, but you're not being creative at all. Like, what's your what's my nickname? Like, United States, bro? American? Is that the American? Come on. Sexy Mexi, I did take back the double I thing, but it does not match. Does not match his face. This is getting a 3. It's getting a 3. You know what would give him a higher score? If he went Sexy Can Mexican. All right, Dixon, argue that point, baby. Let's go. That would have given him at least a 6, in my opinion. Sexy Can Mexican? Are you serious? That is a top tier nickname, bro. Top tier nickname. Let's see. Next fight. Eliziu, Zaleski dos Santos. That is a lot of names, man. Capoeira. Yeah, isn't that like an actual sport? Isn't that like the name of the sport? Exactly. Monka Mermatics. Isn't capoeira just the name of a sport? I'm not going to say it's the name of a dance, but I'm sure that's probably also the case. But isn't that like me calling myself like hockey? Basketball, you know what I'm saying? Not a good nickname. Again, not original. Like, someone saw him doing capoeira and they're like, capoeira. Like, come on, bro. That's not like, this is like 2nd grade type nickname stuff. Here's my guy with the back hair, although you can't see it. Just imagine a back covered in hair. Abu Bakar Elizeo. Elizeo. Ooh. Elizeu. Sure, I'll believe it. Just rewind. Just play that part over and over again. Yeah, Abu Bakar, no nickname. How is that possible? He has boob and car in his first name. How is this possible? This guy does not have a nickname. We'll call him like Titty Porsche. That's pretty good, right? Titty Porsche? Does anybody have a problem with that? Because we're going to call Abu Bakar Titty Porsche from now on. if that's the case. So yeah, Capoeira, not a good nickname. 2, completely unoriginal. Titty Porsche, I guarantee nobody's nicknamed that. Abu Bakr, the rump take. Oh man, that has bad connotations in the year 2023. I like it though. I mean, it clearly tells you what he's here to do. That's for sure. But yeah, I love him. Love it. He should take one of these nicknames. That's for sure. But as of now, he gets a fat 0 because there ain't no nickname. Double quotes, baby. It's just not good enough. Eddie Gordo. Eddie Gordo. Shout out to Eddie Gordo. Is that Tekken? Am I wrong? I think that's Tekken. I'm not sure. Next fight. Jesus Christ. Look at this guy. Tit Eagle Nurmagomedov. Absolutely love it. Tit Eagle. That's pretty good. Yeah, look at this guy. Jesus. Jamie Malarkey. Good thing he can fight, bro, because my goodness. Look how far back his eyes are. Like, his whole, like, eyebrow bone is like an awning outside of an ice cream shop. The Rum Ham Nurmagomedov, that is a fantastic nickname, to be quite honest. Jamie Malaki, Australia, New Zealand, somewhere over there. He got a replacement fighter opponent because they flew his ass out there. They ain't gonna fly him back without a fight, that's for sure. All the way back there, just a waste of a plane ticket. Of course they found this man a replacement fighter. He gets a 0. A big fat 0 for a nickname. Again, what are some? That's a bunch of. Love it, Tommy. Love it. That's a bunch of malarkey. I absolutely love it. Chronic. Exactly, Bo. Speaking of Chronic, let's get it. Yeah, give me some more. That's a bunch of. Wait, hold on. I'm getting there. He's not bullshitting. Malarkey is no. That's not. Jamie Mingen Mahler, Mingen or Mingen Mahler. I hope it's Mingen. Mingen's ugly. I love that. That's awesome. Mr. Steal Yo Girl. Yeah, exactly. Punch list. I believe this is Dale in the house. I apologize. Please tell me if it's not. Malarkey looks like he's doing his best Blue Steel impression. Exactly. Throw a little black wig on there. Fake little cough. He could look like Zoolander. You know what I'm saying? This guy, though, man, like I said, good thing he can fight. Jesus. You bring that guy home to your. If you guys have seen, I think you should leave. The guy that says, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be around anymore. This is what he looks like. Yeah, check out my game theory video. He's in the video. I don't want to be around anymore. Exactly. His opponent is someone named Mohammed Jan. Apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. I've never ever seen that name before. It's probably super popular though. What's his last name? Naimov, nicknamed Hillman. That sounds like an elementary school, like where I grew up. Hillman Elementary, you know what I mean? Or it sounds like an elementary school teacher, Mrs. Hillman. She's like 5'6", like super overweight, but does it not take any shit. She was like the last generation of teachers to like smack your hand with a ruler, you know what I'm saying? That's Mrs. Hillman right there. Actually, it's probably Miss Hillman. It was never Mrs. Hillman. I don't know what that nickname means, but look at, I mean, the amount of chest hair and the amount, I mean, I've never said these two words together in my life. Ab hair? Have you even heard those two words before? Look at this guy's ab hair. Dude, that's worth a couple of points in my book, dude. Jamie Malarkey. No ab hair, if you'll notice. No, none to be seen. Plus a very handsome beard going for Mr. Hillman here. Yeah, I mean, the hairline's on point. Both these guys, great hairline. No tattoos that I can see. One of them, though, in black and white. We'll see if he shows up in color. Obviously, Malarkey gets a 0. Hillman, I don't know what that means. I'm giving it a 1 because it's something. But yeah, I have no idea what that means. Next fight. Guys, you don't know my life, Malaki. Killer, Karine. Let's see. Did I get it? Spot on, Hillman? No, see, I didn't even go to Catholic school. That's the thing. Karina Silva. Killer. Again, a double K. She didn't go more than 2 Ks either, guys. Remember that. Keep that in mind and never do it yourself. Yeah, then John Muhammad, exactly. Well, I mean, hey, man, you can donate some to Jamie Malaki, and maybe we'll have an actual fight on our hands tomorrow on Saturday. Karina Silva, I mean, her hair is fantastic. I assume she doesn't have any back hair. I'm always a sucker for the curls myself. Killer is a fantastic nickname, the double K, that Merab finally revealed to the secret to his incredible cardio. Is this true? And Luke, if Luke's in the chat, hopefully he's not. We don't want to talk about this if Luke's in the chat. But that is quite a get for my guy Merab. Merab with the greatest of all time signature. Greatest of all time signature. I mean, look at that. It's like a kindergartner wrote that shit. That shit is fantastic. So I'm a huge Merab guy. So yeah, I'm super happy for my guy if that is the case. That is effed up. Chronic Combat. 5-head? Oh my god, Killer 5-head. You're at, dude. As soon as I read that and looked over, yeah. Definitely a 5-head over there. Where did it go? Ketlin, Sammy Sosa. I think Ketlin Sosa is darker than Sammy Sosa at this point. Chronic. I believe so. I do like the Killer nickname. Karine Killer Silva. That's pretty freaking good. Although Karine... No, that wouldn't work. If it was Karina, you could go Karina Killa Silva. That could be a little bit better. So I'm going to give Killer like... It's not a unique name, so we can't go like 7. We're gonna go like 5.5. Exactly, Nandalal. This is what I did earlier. I typed in Esquenta in English, and it says Portuguese detected. Esquenta means warm up in English. So then I was like, all right, that doesn't make any sense. So I hit up Dina at the end. Esquentadina is hottie. It means hottie, like karate hottie. But I also heard that it could be little hothead. Because Dina, obviously, as we know, means little or small, like Gilbert Burns, Dorino, little hard or something like that. Pause. Esquentadina, I believe, could be hottie or could be little hothead. So yeah, one of those two. I think I'd probably lean hothead. To be honest, it's probably just like a lost in translation thing. But it could also be hottie for sure. I mean, you guys can look. You guys can be the judge. This is literally the best picture I could find of her. So you guys be the judge of that. But if it is hottie, it's all right. Esquentadina is fun to say. I probably said it wrong. But if it's little hothead, I don't mind that. So I'm gonna give this. What did I give Karina? A 5.5. I'm going. I'm going 5.5. I'm going 5.5 on this one. If I did know it was Little Hothead, that's kind of a cool nickname. Like a little fiery person. Like I don't know what even you would call that in English other than little hothead. But I would like that nickname. Very unique. So better than Killer. Actually, it is unique. I'm going 6. She gets the win over Karina Killer Silva. Next fight. Whew, tough times, man. Tough times for my guy. Trust me, I had a Brazilian girlfriend for 2 days. Hey, that's longer than me, bro. I don't know, man. A lot of never mind. I almost just outed myself for some of the things that I may or may not watch on the internet. So I was gonna say I probably have a little bit experience with that. Anyways, Tim Elliott, a hard couple weeks for my guy. Listen. This dude put out some news on Twitter that. And I don't even remember. I'm gonna mess up the name again, so I'm not even gonna do it. His wife, who's a fighter, was fucking his best friend, who's a fighter, and just like bad stuff. And now he's fighting. Everybody's talking about Mackenzie Dern. Oh, Mackenzie Dern went through a divorce, and look, she smashed Angela Hill. Okay, Angela Hill's like 39 years old, something like that. 39 years old. She has, I think, 12 losses in the UFC. So more than a few, that's for sure. She's fantastic. I love Angela Hill. I'm just saying she's not like some like world beater type fighter. Also, do you guys remember JP Bays? Do you remember we brought up Cheyenne Vlismus already in this episode? You remember JP Bays? He did not have a Mackenzie Dern type reaction to what happened in his life, and this sounds way worse. Outside of like physical abuse, that I don't know if that happened in Mackenzie Dern's is hopefully not, but I think I heard it that it did. Outside of that, this is probably a worse situation. You know, with a best friend being involved with your wife. So I think he's got to be going through some stuff. Guys, long story short, he doesn't even have a nickname, bro. Doesn't even have a nickname. Dixon, Mackenzie Dern won me 10K in the captain spot. Nice, dude. Yeah, she was like 8,200, bro. Good hit. Also had Angela Hill and Dakota and still won. Unbelievable. Yeah, that is fantastic. That's a great hit. Yeah, no nickname for Tim Elliott. Long story short, we don't have to get into the man's personal life. He does have tattoos. What does he got? This appears to be a fist? Is this a fist? What am I looking at on his chest? Is it a heart? It's got to be a heart, right? A heart with some kind of logo in it. He's got what appears to be a butterfly under his belly button. And then I don't know what else he has, so I really can't... These are also, shout out, little buff boys. These are flyweight fighters right here, little buff boys. Mackenzie's still on the hook for $4K a month child support. Holy shit, dude. Oh, bro, I didn't even think about that. 4K a month? Damn. Jesus. That is... Holy shit, dude. 4K a month? She has to pay that, dude? Oh, my God. Jesus. Oof. Victor Altamirano. Man, he has a tattoo as well. Looks like some... I don't even know what red lines. I don't know what that is. I already like it more than Tim Elliott's tattoos. Little buff, little bodies. More than Tim Elliott's tattoos. El Magnifico. Now, this is also a name I could probably go on UFC 4 and choose for my fighter. So it's not exactly unique. That said, I love it. I really like it. It's a time-tested, fantastic nickname. El Magnifico? Bro. That's like El Fantastico. You know what I'm saying? El Perfecto. Senor Perfecto, if you will. No, that's our... Who is that? Who's Senor Perfecto? Is that Bill Algeo? El Magnifico. Fantastic. Absolutely love it. Let's see. We need to know what the record in the UFC for people without nicknames. Dude, Justin. Shout out Justin Villegas in the chat. Absolutely. You know what? I could actually do that pretty easily, I think. Dude. Good call. I gotta write that down. I could do that pretty easily, I think. El Magnifico. I like the name. It is not unique. It's not original. Although it does describe his fighting style when he's winning. So I'll be rooting for Victor this week. Tim El Palomo Elliott or Tim El Cornudo Elliott or Tim El Venado. They all translate. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Dixon, dude. Hashtag blame Gina for sure. Oh, what a great comment that was. Yeah, so El Magnifico, I mean... I'm thinking like 5, but is that too high? Because no, I think 5. I think 5.5 is good. I'm gonna give it an extra half a point because I'm biased. I like the nickname. Yeah, gambling. Exactly. We always gotta chase the trends, man. Us gamblers, we're either trend chasers or trend haters. Personally, I strive to be a trend chaser because I want them to be true because I have them all. I'm the guy that has the trends. For the most part, I have any trend you could think of, and you just did think of one, and I could get it done like in a few minutes. So yeah, I'm a trend chaser because I want them to be true. It's like people that like want there to be UFOs. You want it to be true, so you don't sound so crazy. That's how I am with trends here. Where you find those things anyway to help you lean toward one fighter? What do you mean? Where do I find? Oh, are you asking like in the numbers? I just kind of, I don't know, man. I'm not right. I got like 60% accuracy right now, and my DraftKings not terrible, but not great. I'm trying to work on ways. There's got to be like, I'm always looking for like that one edge. I'm the dude like in the 60s or 50s that comes home from the horse track. He's like has his own system. He's worked out in his head. You know what I mean? And he never like wins. He barely breaks even a lot of the. I'm not saying that that's what happens to me. I'm just saying he's always got the system. It's gonna work one day. It's gonna pay off. I'm the guy that has the system. We'll see. I just want it to work. You know what I mean? Jim Miller by Murky, dude. I'm there. I'm right there with you. I was almost leaning Jared Gordon, and then I just started thinking about it and listening to a couple podcasts, and I'm like, I was on the Jim Miller side anyways. Halfway through the week, I had flip-flopped, and then Gordon out. Thank goodness he's out, honestly, because the concussion issues. He said something about the dark room comments nobody liked. Nobody wants to hear that. You can't just go right. You got to take 3 months off minimum. When nothing convincing you, then you go with what we just... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, you're exactly right. When you really can't figure it out, you're just looking for anything. You know, I think my mom used to do this. Maybe even everybody's mom used to do this. She would pick, like, Final Four. My dad would come home with a bracket, and he'd try to pick his teams, or even football, like playoffs. Oh, the Bills are playing the Dolphins. Well, what's a Bill? Buffalo? Oh, well, a Buffalo would beat up a Dolphin. Like, that's the kind of shit that I would hear on a daily basis, like a weekly basis from my mom. So, yeah, that's kind of just the idea here, basically. We're just trying to kick it, have a good time with you guys, which I'm currently having. This is way more fun than I actually thought it would be. Easy. This was a fun show. Great idea. Sounds good, brother. We will catch you next time. And, yeah, probably we'll catch you at the happy hour tomorrow. Happy hour, me and Lou bet you tomorrow at 4:30. Lou had a decent bet on Miller at plus 3.5 at minus 160. Yeah, you're not going to get that now. Old Geezers parlay, Miller and Arlovsky. That's really not a bad... What do you get for that? Well, Miller's got to be what? What's Miller going to open at? There's probably not odds yet, but if there is, tell me what it is, please. I guess I could just look. Minus 400? 300? Is that too much? 400? I don't know. This dude's like a Fury FC fighter. Arlovsky's a year younger than me. Arlovsky's still older than me, so I still have that going. It's like college football. Like, I used to think when I was a kid, like, these guys are going to be older than me one day, or I'm going to be older than them one day, and then I was older than them, and I was just like, I don't want to, like, bet on kids playing football. Like, you know what I mean? And I still did. I don't really bet college football anymore. I really stopped watching it. All I watch is UFC now, so I couldn't tell you who to even bet on. Jim Miller's a few months. Oh, he's live at like 200. Oh, he did open. Oh, wow. I said minus 400. He opened at 190, minus 230. Okay. That probably makes more sense than what I was saying. A10, guys, what's this nickname mean? A10. I know A, like grade A is the best. 10 out of 10 is the best. So is it like double best? A1 is a decent sauce, like before I learned what a good steak actually tasted like. So is this like 10 times better than A1? Like, what is A10? I like Jim Miller. I just want to know what that nickname means. Meanwhile, who's he fighting? What's this dude's name? I look at the picture I picked for this guy. Jesse Butler. I could have picked a regular-ass picture, but I decided to go with what appears to be an AI drawing of someone named Jesse Butler. So, yeah, we will see Atlantic 10 Conference. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Tommy. I'm sure that's probably what it means. Maybe it is. Where did he go to school? Does he probably went somewhere like Montana State, some shit like that. Jim Bob Cooter Miller. Yeah. Exactly. Is it true? Yeah, it is true. He's the one that has Lyme disease, isn't it? Dude, fighting through Lyme disease has got to be fucking tough. So that's mad props. What is his tattoo of? What is this? Is it a bear claw? What am I looking at? I can't... Is it some sort of claw? Looks like possibly a claw. Jimmy likes the A10 warthog. There we go. Okay. Like it. No nickname for Mr. Butler. So how are you going to come into the UFC like last minute replacement? He's fighting up a weight class, dude. He weighed in was 145. He's fighting up a weight class against Jim freaking Miller. Are you kidding me? And you're coming in here with no nickname and your name is Jesse Butler. Sayonara, bud. I'm giving A10 Jim Miller the win. A10. So we're going to go 10 times better than A1. We're going to go, excuse me, A10 Warthog. And we're, A, grade A, 10 out of 10 is the best. So clearly he's got a best of the best type nickname. What is up, Patrick, in the house, Addicted to Combat? Go check out this dude's YouTube channel. I believe he dropped his show for UFC 74 2 nights ago. So be sure to check that out for sure. Jesse Pinkman Butler. Dude, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Jesse Pinkman Butler. That rolls off the tongue. Nickname parlay. Oh, dude, you're totally right. Yo, Justin. All right, I got to get this figured out. Maybe we'll figure it out before we close the show, but I'll try to think of one ahead of time for next time. The nickname parlay, dude. Thank you. That's a great Oh, for real? Miller has an A10 Warthog fighter plane tinted in the back glass of his truck. I seen it. All right, we got to the bottom of this. This is why I love doing the show already. Yeah, we're giving Jim Miller. All right, so A10, it's the name of something, a military plane, a military vessel, we'll say. It probably has guns on it. Obviously, I was not in the services because of the words that I'm currently using to describe an A-10 Warthog. So I assume it's a big plane or some shit like that. Please tell me if I'm wrong. Probably has all kinds of missiles and shiznit on it. Big ass turret guns. I'm just going in my head. So yeah, we're giving that. And nobody else has a nickname like that, right? Maybe like Tank. What other military nicknames were there? Tank. Nobody's like the cavalry, right? Nobody's the cavalry. Fighter jet. Nobody's nicknames like anything like that. We're going to give this a pretty unique. We're going to go 7.5 for Jim Miller. A10. He's also probably paying respects to our country. So there you go. I remember it from Call of Duty. Yep, it has turret gun. Boom. Dude, Tommy, all right, bro. I actually do play currently. Not currently. I'm not doing it right now. But after the show, I will actually be on Call of Duty, getting a little ranked play. Not no ranked play Warzone, just the regular old ranked play. If you play, hit me up. I will group up with you, and we'll go tear some shit up. They don't have the A10s anymore, Tommy. I think I started playing Call of Duty very late, and I think there was only one game I played that had the A10s in it. Jim Arab Torturer Miller. Oh man. He would not appreciate that. He's just a good old boy from where? Like Ohio or Montana, something like that. Something like that. Let's see here. Here we go. Bruce Leroy, Alex Caceres. Guys, this is the co-main event. Can you believe it? Daniel Pineda is in a co-main event in the UFC. This is a real thing that's happening. Alex Caceres, Daniel Pineda, Warthog. Yeah, I mean... Dude, if his nickname was Warthog, could you imagine that would put him at like an 8.5 minimum for sure. Let's see, Bruce Leroy, love the nickname, guys. I even included a clip of him in my Game Theory show out now on the Monk Maddox channel. In fact, you can find the link in the description below. So right after this, go watch Game Theory and find out how to play DraftKings this week. Yeah, Bruce Leroy, fantastic nickname. If you don't know, there's a movie, The Last Dragon. I think it's from like 1985. It is basically an Enter the Dragon type of movie, but supposed to be like super campy. The villain is a guy named Show Nuff, and it is a fantastic film, a piece of American history, and you should definitely check it out. But the main character's name, Bruce Leroy, he's got an afro and he kicks ass, like throws kicks like Alex Caceres. So I'm sure Caceres probably grew up seeing that movie at least once. So that's what the nickname is in reference to. In case you didn't know, a lot of you guys probably did already. But yeah, pretty good nickname if you ask me. Plus Leroy Jenkins, you get connotations of you get thoughts of Leroy Jenkins. It's like, this is like a fine wine, guys. You sniff the wine, it's Bruce Leroy, right? It's Bruce Leroy wine. You're like, oh, I get hints of The Last Dragon. I get hints of Bruce Leroy. Maybe Bruce Banner. All sorts of Bruce something. I don't remember. I had one and then it went away. Bruce? Maybe Bruce comes into your head. Who knows? But it brings up a lot of positive connotations for me. So I am a fan. The Pit. Now, what is The Pit? The Pit, when I think of The Pit, I think of The Wire. I'm a huge Wire fan. Orange couch. That's The Pit, baby. Go down to The Pit. Pit Viper, Pit Barbecue, Pit Bull. It's probably in reference to Pitbull, isn't it? Is this another Pitbull nickname? Guys, you got to throw this in the comments. If this is another Pitbull nickname, I'm not going to stand for it. All right, so Bruce Leroy, I'll take a break. I'll let you type in the comments if this means Pitbull, The Pit. Hopefully, it means like Pit Viper or something. It's something a little bit different. Bruce Leroy, unique name. old movie at this point. What, almost 40 years old? Holy shit! If it came out in 85, almost a 40-year-old movie. Bruce Leroy's probably got 40 freaking fights in the UFC, so it works out perfectly. I'm gonna give Bruce Leroy a 6.5. 6.5, maybe even 6.75 out of 10. I like the nickname, and I like Alex Caceres a lot. Daniel Pineda, the Pit. I mean, all right, actually, he's got tattoos. We've got a skull. We've got a wolf ghost of some kind with glowing red eyes. I think that's probably a wolf ghost. I think it's safe to say. We've got another skull, but this one appears to be the actual Grim Reaper with some extremely blue eyes. Now, on the other side, we've got what appears to be some calligraphy under his belly button, and then a extremely colorful sleeve, chest and arm sleeve. I can't see anything that's on it. So yeah, I'm a fan of the skulls. Obviously, I'm your average bald white guy. I've got a skull on my on my arm. So I'm a fan. I'm a fan of ghost wolves as well. That's pretty nice. Dixon lived in Central America for 12 years. Never met someone last name Pineda that was anything more than an average Joe. Maybe some average baseball player. Bruce Leroy, a lock. Love it. Love it. Now, Pineda, known for his extremely early finish upside. But other than outside of that, if Caceres can withstand it, I'm hopefully big on Caceres this week. I think he's going to be underowned. Everyone got these karate era movies. If the Ninja Turtles are still alive, the Ninja Turtles are still alive, bro. My kids, not anymore. Maybe like 5-6 years ago, they were super into Ninja Turtles, and they had new episodes out, which of course were fucking trash because only the old ones are good. But yeah, they're still making new shit. I think they just made a couple of movies. I don't know. Is that true? Are there Ninja Turtle movies that don't have Vanilla Ice in them these days? I think I saw that there was. I don't know if they're any good, but they are definitely still around. What are you guys? Are you guys a Leonardo? Donatello, perhaps? With it, Donatello does machines? Are you a Raphael? Or are you just a party dude? Come on, Michelangelo, let's go. Which one are you? Pineda. Isn't Pineda the thing you hang up and bash with a stick until lollies come out? Fucking Daz. I love Daz. That's a pinata. You're very close. Pinata. We'll see. Bruce Leroy might be treating him like a pinata by the time this fight is over. I guess if not, Mutant Ninja Turtles Quest and Kickboxer, and the best of two is okay. Yeah, I was... The Quest, I think I saw that once. The Kickboxer, I definitely saw. Alex in my parlay, let's go. Yes, enter the Leroy. Dude, Daz, I'm big on Caceres this week. If he can last past the first round, I think this is 100% Caceres. I've always had to have distance. I'm a distance weapon guy. Yeah, it's like Chael Sonnen when he pushed Vander. I can't let you get close to me. I think about that like 3 times a week. It just makes me laugh. Oh, you were a Master Splinter guy. Dude, Shredder, obviously a bad guy. I wasn't like a fan, but dude, Shredder, as far as villains, that dude looked fucking badass. That dude looked like a villain. That dude looked like a badass. And pulling off purple like that, bro, pulled it off. And yeah, you did not want to fuck. I didn't want to fuck with Shredder. Shredder and Claw, Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget. You remember him with the arm? I never saw who that was, but I never wanted to fuck with him. Long story short, I don't know what I gave Bruce Leroy, 6.5. We're giving Pitt. Yes, I did know this, Dixon. Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil, rest in peace. Isn't that a song? Uncle Phil did the voice of Shredder in the cartoon Ninja Turtles. This is true. This is probably, I didn't know that at the time, but another reason why I thought Shredder was such a badass, because that voice is freaking iconic. That might as well be like James Earl Jones. That might as well be Darth Vader talking to you, Uncle Phil, to be honest. That dude's got a voice for sure. The Pit. Since we don't know, I'm going to say it's a Pitbull reference. I'm giving it a 3.5. I don't like Pitbull references outside of Andrei Arlovsky. I still fear the Technodrome. Yes, exactly. So yeah, we're giving this one to Bruce Leroy as far as nicknames go. Guys, we're about to be on the last fight. We've almost gone for an hour. This has been such a good time. A really, really good time. You guys are killing it. Much more fun than I originally thought it would be. I was hoping to go for about an hour. Excuse me while I cough and clear. Dude, Justin Vegas. I watched this movie for some reason, because it's not like a great movie. Gangs of New York is not like a great movie. It's pretty freaking good. It is something I would call an epic. I'm a huge fan of like film. I'm like a film nerd. Daniel Day-Lewis is one of my favorite guys. Like There Will Be Blood, one of my favorites of all time. But him as the butcher in Gangs of New York with that freaking mustache, dude, and the accent and woo, the glass eye that he like tink 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 with the knife. That shit was fucking scary. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's Shredder, best cartoon villain. The Butcher is up there with like Anton Chigurh as a best movie villain. Absolutely. Yes, smash the like button. What if it's Pitbull the Singer? Tommy asks. If it's Pitbull the Singer, I know this is the first nickname show we've ever done, so I would rather not go this low on the first show, but he might be negative if that's the case. He would, Mr. Worldwide. Smash the like. We're on the last fight, guys. Hit the sub. Smash the like. All that stuff. Thank you so much for being here. Let's knock out the main event of the evening. Kai Kara France going against Amir Albazi. Don't blink. Going against the Prince. Now, I do have 2 glasses of water here in preparation for this show. I just realized I haven't touched a drop, and I'm fucking Mr. 305. I fucking hate Pitbull, man. But it's pop music. Like, I'm not a pop music guy. I know most people look at me and think like I'm a metalhead, which I do respect, like the instrumentation of metalheads. But just over this shoulder is assigned Roots. That's, if you didn't know, that's the Roots second album. Do You Want More? I'm a huge hip hop guy, especially like old school hip hop. But actually, lately it's been all like Griselda. If you are a drug rap, hardcore drug rap, like cocaine rap, over old school sampled like jazz beats, like from The Alchemist or something like that, that is my niche. That's my lane. So Griselda, I'm all over. That's like all I've been listening to lately. West Side Gun. I mean, is there anybody? Is there pit beef sandwiches? Dude, don't even. That makes, I gotta go grill something up after this if that's the case. Yeah, the Prince Albert, I fucking hope not, dude. Oh my god. He's just a little flyweight. I don't want to think about a Prince Albert on 125. I don't want to think about a Prince Albert in general, all right, to be honest. I don't even know what I was talking about now. Oh, Griselda. That's like my shit now. West Side Gun with boom, 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 boom. I could listen to that shit all fucking day. Like anything produced by The Alchemist. Jay Dilla is like my absolute favorite producer. I used to make beats actually back in the day. So, yeah, I'm big into that stuff. Mobb Deep over Paul. Dude, this is exactly right. Mobb Deep over Paul Bufano. I mean, there's probably not a better way to describe it, Tommy. There's probably not a better way to describe it. Like Pusha T over Marcus the Worm Hicks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. Nandalal Necro, I Need Drugs music video. I know I've seen that. I don't know if I've seen that one. I'll put it in my window right now. Boom. To watch after the show. Yeah, anyways, let's get to let's start with Amir Albazi, the Prince. Guys, that's not like anything special, right? You want to be the king, you come at the king, you best not mix, everybody best not miss. Everybody wants to be the king, the emperor. Who wants to be like the prince? Like the prince usually gets shitted on. Most of the time, they've like been handed everything. You don't want to be like the Prince, a ZZ Top kind of guy. Exactly. ZZ Top, what's their quote that I watched their documentary like a year ago. And they're like, the only thing I have to think about when I get in bed is if the beard goes under the covers or over. And I was like, oh shit, I've never thought about that. And every single night since I've watched that documentary, over the covers, baby. I'm an over the covers beard guy, I turned out. Hey, can you get 20 tickets for $25 on Groupon and basically a club where we're kind of in one spot? If you want to save money, Walmart on a Saturday afternoon. I don't know what any of this means, Justin, but I think I'm on board. Possibly. Not sure what that means. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the Prince nickname. Like the Fresh Prince, that would be the French Prince. Isn't that what Ariel Helwani calls Cyril Gane? I'm a fan of that. That's a pretty good nickname right there. But just the Prince, not the best. That's like a 4. It doesn't stand out. Don't blink. Off the top, I hate this nickname. Like, off the top, just reading it, I hate it. But if you think about it, it's not so bad. Like, Kai Kara France, he's already got the 3 names going on, and they're all like, it's 1 syllable, 2 syllables, 1 syllable. Kai Kara France. Pitbull concert. All right, now that I have some, can you get tickets for a Pitbull concert? 25 on Groupon and basically a club. Dude, there's no way I could go to a Pitbull concert. There is no chance. Yeah, no, there's no chance I could make it. There's no chance I could make it through. Like, you got to get me to even, first of all, leave the house is tough. You got to get, like, punch and pie, minimum punch and pie, to go to, like, a huge public place. That's going to require, I don't even know what else. Maybe some red velvet cake on top of that. But then a Pitbull concert, bro, you're going to have to get me fucked up. You're going to have to get me fucked up. 106 in Park on the call. Oh, Tommy, dude, you're freaking killing me. Bro, I'm super glad you started watching season 3, and the new gifts are already rolling out. They're coming out all the time. Kai, Bonsai, Kara France, Bonkai. It works in my head, but on paper, it doesn't work. Then Walmart Saturday for you, Monk. Yeah, exactly. Sad Hand of God. Oh, dude, that's true. Hand of Godbeer. Was it Mark? Was it Mark Godbeer? Is that right? Was it Mark Godbeer? Man, he's not even in my database. Walmart has red velvet. That's true. They have both. Yeah, Don't Blink. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it has an apostrophe, so that works for me. It's also like an instruction, so it's telling you to do something, so that's going to be very, like, divisive. Some people don't like to be told what to do. They see that, they're like, well, I'm going to fucking blink constantly, and they're going to, like, Jim Norton it up. You know what I'm saying? Some people will be like, don't blink. Like Gwen Stefani says, don't speak. I'm not saying shit, bro. You know what I mean? So it just depends on how you think of it. I think this is okay. I think it's way better than The Prince. So I'm going to give it Kai, Don't Blink, Kara France. That's too many things. That's too many words, bro. It's too many words. Kai, Don't Blink, Kara France, too many. You got to have a one. If you have 3 names, your nickname has to be 1 word or 1 name. That's the rule. We're setting a precedent right here on the Unnamed Nickname show, the Monk Maddox channel. We're doing it right now, 11 p.m. Central Time. If you have 3 names or more in your actual name, you cannot have more than 1 name in your nickname. That's the rule. So, yeah, the Prince wins by default, guys. I was going to say I don't make the rules, but I literally just made the rules. But hey, I make the rules. The Prince wins by default. Don't Blink is a 3.5. The Prince is going to be a 4. Too drunk to make a Kai. Oh, can I read this out loud? To coward. Yeah, I see. I have to start. I can't be Michael Bisping up in here. I can't just. I have to learn. I don't go live very often. This is the first time of many now. I will do this once a week minimum with the nickname bullshit. But I got to start reading the comments before I read them out loud. Oh, Dixon, that's fantastic. Did it work? I mean, you say you deleted the number, but true story. He says, Don't Blink by Kenny Chesney mixed with Supernat Freestyle. But if he wins, he may never be close to these odds again. Who? Which one? Either one. This is like a break-even fight, is it not? Is it like minus 120, minus 110 a piece? What is it? Either way, I agree. Either way, you're right, because if Amir wins, he's going to go up. He's going to go up levels because he's never fought anybody like Kai Kara France before. If Kai Kara France wins, he's going to be right back at the top, baby, looking to chase Brandon Moreno for that rematch. So I absolutely agree. Tommy, this show rocked, Monk. Well done. Thank you, sir. You guys made the show. I would have just been here talking to myself the whole time. Honestly, you guys really killed it. I loved it. This has been a fantastic little experiment. I'm glad the OBS worked as well. I don't want to be, I might be the only guy with not streaming on StreamYard in the MMA community. So let's go, baby. Yes, let's go, Dixon. Yeah, so guys, please hit that like, hit the sub. I know most of you are probably already subbed. Share this with a friend who's not into this kind of stuff, or is into this kind of stuff but just doesn't watch anything. Make them watch it, goddammit. And also watch I Think You Should Leave, so you get the references that I put in my show. That's like all I do anymore, guys. Did I feel like a new stripper on amateur night? Yeah, but my waistband is not full of ones, bro. Nobody made it rain up in here. Like, nobody really, you know, I needed somebody to make it rain. And that's when, like, what's that, the bathtub meme? Where she's making it rain. She's like, I wanted you to really make it rain. And he fucking launches that stack of money right in her face. Ooh, that is comedy. So, yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Let's get out of here for real. Thank you so much again. Hit the like, the sub, and we'll be back next week, if not sooner than that, because this was one hell of a time. You guys have a fantastic evening. And as usual, I want all of you to enjoy the fights. So,